acting that, and you're still going to keep and muddle and be muddled and mired in that obesity. We have to really start now talking about creating wellness. And so what I want to do and talk to you about in inspiring is creating wellness. And creating wellness means spiritually, mentally, and physically. So it means the words that you use in the music, because, you know, in the music, you're talking about hip hop. You know, when we listen to music over and over, it's like a mantra, and that builds up into our psyche. And so if we're listening to music that is inspiring, that's going to take us into our higher selves, then that's great and wonderful. But if we're listening to music that is going to keep us in the cycle of violence, keep us in the cycle of mistreating our women, keep us in the cycle of women mistreating men, keep us in the cycle of not expressing who we are and not loving ourselves and not bringing that love to individuals, then I would say, let's give that music up. Because if I came to your door and I knocked on your door and I said, all right, Charles, here's a bag of poison, knock yourself out, what would you tell me?
Oh, no.
You'd be like throwing me off your doorstep, right? And it's the same thing. If somebody comes to you with all this poison in the music and everything, we need to get our mantras that are uplifting us. I'm not saying that I love music. And, you know, I love great lyrics in music. But if the lyrics are just going to talk to us about everything that is not positive and creating non-positive and non-love feelings, it's time for us to not support these artists, not support their music. And if they want to create, they need to take up and take responsibility and start creating some stuff. Because, again, we can show them the way that we feel by buying that music, not playing that music, and not supporting it. And it's now time, when you take your economic power, if you stop spending your money on this and that, if you stop spending your money on music that you think is just completely negative, same way if you stop spending your money on food that has just been so processed, this is going to change the cycle. And you know, the only way it's going to change is you start taking your power back. You know, 10 years ago I threw out my microwave. You know, I gave it to somebody in my family. I don't use a microwave anymore. So anything I make, I got my food processor, my Vitamix. So you just start doing it. But to answer your question, you know, everybody needs to take their power back and take 100% responsibility so that you become an inspiration for the person next to you.